Good evening. Testimony by a Nashville judge given during a heated divorce now has him facing a potential ethics investigation.
In that testimony, Judge Kelvin Jones says he buried cash in his backyard to hide it from the state and from his creditors. News Channel 5 Chief Investigative Reporter Phil Williams has exclusive new details.
What makes this complaint different is that it's based on the judge's own admissions made under oath.
And it speaks to our theme for today.
Davidson County Circuit Court Judge Kelvin Jones was elected to the bench in 2014, but it's his own testimony from a sworn deposition that he gave last July in his divorce case that has Jones now facing the ethics complaint.
When you contact Cummings Manukian,
that complaint filed by Nashville attorney Brian Manukian claims, quote, prior to and during the course of his divorce proceedings, Judge Jones has engaged in multiple criminal acts, unethical acts, and dishonest acts in violation of the Tennessee Code of Judicial Conduct.
But folks were very supportive of my campaign. And
among the judge's admissions in the deposition, he admits he impersonated a man he suspected of having an affair with his wife to get a San Diego hotel to send him a copy of the man's itemized bill. He admits going into a prominent Nashville law firm to call his own house, leaving a voicemail that falsely suggested a big-time divorce lawyer was going to be representing him. And he admits that he accessed his then-wife's work emails looking for evidence, forwarding them to himself, then deleting the forwarded emails so she wouldn't know.
They're always stakeholders.
Most troubling may be the judge's admission to having $100,000 cash buried in the ground right outside his master bedroom. Jones had taken out a federally guaranteed loan for a hotel in Manchester, Tennessee that ultimately failed. The judge testified, you don't want to have a lot of cash in accounts because the state at some point, if you're going to owe a bill for your hotel, can come in and garnish your account. So I didn't want to have that much cash in an account.
And so I believe going forward.
Jones also owed the bank about $700,000 and finally convinced it to let him pay just $150,000. Afraid that the bank would ask, where are you getting the $150,000? The judge convinced his father-in-law to write a check. Then he began depositing the cash in small increments, apparently to disguise the transactions. I went to Bank of America, put in $5,000, the judge testified. Went to my Regions account, put in $5,000. Next day, same thing, building it up, paid them off, gave him his money back in a month. And that, the complaint against the judge claims, may have been an admission of money laundering. Of course, we wanted to give Judge Jones a chance to tell his side of the story, but when we contacted his office, we were told he would have no comment. Phil Williams, News Channel 5 Investigates.